to the shadow. We are here to talk about SPW, Syndicate Pro Wrestling. And we will be here with one of the men we have had on here from SPW before, Mr. Logan Slater. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. I am your host, Larry, and I'm very excited for this, as we will be talking about SPW's upcoming shows, which all look like guaranteed bangers. And our guest should be on here soon, but while he does that, I will be looking where the cards is. I do have them written down. I've had them ready. I just have so many things I write down in here. I'm always writing. We have SPW Madhouse, which will be July 19th. And we also have the anniversary that is coming up for SPW, The World Is Yours, on July 20th, which should both be bangers. I'm very excited for that. And also, there is some pro wrestling shows on the way coming up this July and August and September. And stay tuned for more news as time goes on, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you won't want to miss it. But SPW is an E-Fed, a very hardcore E-Fed dedicated to deathmatch violence. Incredible stuff. You definitely should go check them out. They don't disappoint. And the E-Fed and pro wrestling communities continue to grow by every day as time goes on, with new and more talent from all around the world joining in, trying to be a part of this fantastic sport that we call pro wrestling. And it is intense, I tell you. Some pro wrestling shows coming out while we wait for the guest here. Hello, sir.
It works.
What?
I'm trying to see if this shit works. You went out, but it was like the last time, man. They can probably see both of us. I can't see you, but they can hear us.
Yes.
Are you actually live?
Yeah.
Dude, you should count me in. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You haven't even discussed anything. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. Hang on. I need air. Oh my god. I was going to make a grand introduction like this. Woo! Oh, man, my camera's on. Oh god. Did I do it? Did I break it? Hang on. I'm in a different place than I was last time. Where I was, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find a better level place to put my camera phone device.
Oh, somewhere to prop it up.
Yeah, and I swear to God, it's gonna be better because you go
Maybe
back up there.
use like a bottle or something?
I have a lantern.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. It's a thing. You pull it up and it shines the whole room. Shockingly, given how small it is, it's only like that big. I don't know if it's where I'm measuring from either, but it's only like that big. And it's bright as fuck when it has batteries.
Oh.
So what's up, guy? You know, I was on my deathbed and you were like, "Hey, you ready?" No, I'm shaking like Ozzy Osbourne.
Shit happens.
Mm, yeah, but I'm here now. What did you need me for? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, what did I need you for, huh? Well,
It's
I
50
figured
bucks.
we'd go over your wonderful shows that you guys have going for SPW.
What? We have shows coming? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yep. July 19th and the 20th, our 1 year anniversary, guy. It's, uh, it's hard to say that, really. It's shocking to say that because at that time we were just, at first we were a little underground company that could, and now we're a little 1 year old underground company that could. It's 90 degrees. Pardon me sweating on the camera.
I
Good
don't blame you.
Lord.
It's 96 out here.
Jesus, I'm sweating harder than Amy Winehouse at a traffic stop.
Okay. Okay, then.
Mm,
Well, I do notice with SPW we also have some intake forms that were taken in. Am I correct?
yeah, by a one person named Little Psycho. Yeah. She
Yes.
is.
For Little Psycho's Madhouse.
Let me tell you a story about a girl I know. For the past 5 years, who's been trying to kill her boyfriend. I'm kidding. That was from Twisted Sister. But um, she has been in this business, in this game for well over a decade or more. And when she ran her own thing back in the day, about 3 to 5 years ago, she was one of the only, actually few and far between deathmatch companies around. I mean, you had
Wow.
mine, which was hardcore, and then it bent the envelope because you know how there's WWE fans, AEW. Well, AEW sometimes dabbles in it, but at that time, AEW was still a baby. Um, WWE was being destroyed by Vince McMahon, so um, they didn't really bend the norms of using like glass and a lot of barbed wire and all that other stuff much at that time. But so the fans would look at that other company and probably would still look at us and be like, "Why are you using glass and barbed wire? They can't wrestle." Yes, they can. Yes, they can. You have to learn to wrestle before you swing a light tube in a ring, right?
Yep.
And that's what's wrong with deathmatch wrestling these days. People try to gatekeep, like one of the people I'm facing, literally at her show, Danny DeMonto. 25 years in this business. Don't you think it's time that I put a bullet right between your eyes, you old horse?
Damn. Damn.
And you know you're stepping. You signed on for a match that you knew damn well you were going to lose, a ladder match. It was that very fucking match that almost ended your career, and it should have, because then I wouldn't have to deal with your ass anymore.
Ooh.
But now I'm going to do what that one ladder didn't do 15, almost 10, 15 years ago, and I'm going to end your fucking career. Then you'll just be sitting behind the desk collecting fucking, money from your merchandise store.
Whoa! Whoa! Shots being fired!
But, yeah, back to what she was saying. You were asking. It's her birthday as well. That's why she's having her own show. And
Oh!
yeah, for about a year, she's been, she's had that itch, if you will. She's had that itch to do something, set up a show, and it was the perfect opportunity. Her birthday and all these people coming in left and right. So, I don't know what I just pulled out of my drink, but it was a little weird. Um, so yeah, she sent intake forms to everyone involved, and it's quite a fucking lineup, in my opinion.
It is a pretty great lineup, and the people that came into the Madhouse, I think we should actually go over these intake forms before we go over the official cards, wouldn't you say?
Go right ahead. Nathan Wilson, how are you, man? B. More Johnson's
Yes,
in the
Mr.
house.
Nathan
Jack
Wilson,
Graves,
one of my brothers. Welcome, Jack Graves. Welcome,
the
Jacob
SPW World
Lemire.
Heavyweight Champion.
Welcome, B. Moore.
Nomad's
What was
here.
that?
Jack Graves, the SPW World Heavyweight Champion. Nomad's here. Aren't you teaming with him on that show?
You're talking about Eddie, sir. I'm Larry.
Larry! I had to get that out of the way. Go ahead.
You talk
You
to
look the
Eddie on your
same.
own time. I don't feel
Y'all
like
look the
disturbing
same.
him.
Y'all look the same.
Now, for Little Cycles Madhouse, these are some of the intake forms that were recently taken in.
A lot of
Hardcore, Skinny Moose, Matt Tremont, The Syndicate, Lulu, Danny Demento, A Bad Trip, JD Hora, Kamikaze, Haku Kushida, Damian Zeus Miller, Lil Sicko, Bam Sullivan, JB Anderson, and Danielle Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Oh my
some
god.
big names and some big implications for every single one, I think, going into these shows prospectively. Wouldn't you say?
Mhm. Oh my lord. Um, when we were setting that all up, when the intake forms were set out, I said if all that was said is if you're interested, let's message Little P or myself. And the messages we got were unbelievable. Like, let's fucking go. We've heard about you. This is so fun. Let's fucking go. Yeah. And I was like, all right. And so I would announce them as they gave me the thumbs up. And so it was some names that haven't been here before, right? I believe I said that.
Indeed. Indeed, what I've
Uh,
noticed since I've been around for SPW.
Hardcore hasn't been. Michael Kruger. Not JD Horror. I don't know if you announced him in the list, but he's not in here, sadly.
No.
And
I must have made a mistake then because I thought I saw him on the list.
okay, so he was, but
Oh, so he got taken off.
schedule conflict. He was booked that day, and
Hmm.
and which is understandable.
Understandable.
And so it didn't take me long to be like, all right, this is a big thing. Let's go balls to the wall. And I called up Dmitry Alexandrov.
Now that was a great choice.
I love that guy. The deathmatch Jesus. Jesus is coming to Milwaukee, folks. So you don't want to miss that.
Indeed. And in this card for the Madhouse, he is one of the matches. I did not know the exact particular order, but I kind of placed them in a way that I hope you would admire and like. Unless there's a specific way the Madhouse was supposed to be posted.
So my question, or the thing you're telling me is, you predicted how the card is, and you're going to see if you're right or wrong. You predicted the card in the order it would go.
Yeah.
And you want to see if you're right with me here. We're gonna go over each match, but I'm gonna tell you which order they're in.
Okay.
Fire away.
Because the first one I have, ABT versus the Lost Souls, and to be specific, ABT is Eddie and Nomad versus Oni and Tommy Vajon in a street
Mhm.
fight.
Well, we know how the street fights can get. Anything's available underneath those rings. You placed that correctly. Because of I mean, you got to start out hot and heavy, right? Give the people or the fans who are watching a reason to stay. And those are the two hottest tag teams going today. ABT, Amazing Bad Trip, and the Lost Souls. And of course, you're going against they're going up against former SPW Tag Team Champions. So, if by some chance Eddie and Nomad get the win, maybe a tag title shot down the road. Who knows?
Very well could happen, and Nomad and Eddie. Nomad brought in Eddie originally to join him, with the Lost Souls being the people that Nomad was dealing with at the time. Because Nomad, and it was just him and Mr. Amazing for the longest time, as far as I know, yes?
Oh yeah. Well, yes, they were dealing with just Nomad for a while because he just kind of sort of walked in the building, like, with no grand invitation whatsoever, and he just, I'm gonna take a piss on the Lost Souls, or I think that was piss, on the Lost Souls jacket and motorcycles and set their shit on fire. I didn't know he was gonna commit felonious act.
I mean,
Apparently,
SPW is known for its craziness, so I imagine you would have expected something.
I mean, I should have. I didn't expect their piss to be white. I think that was piss. You know? Like,
God.
they fucking urinated like they were male dogs trying to stake their claim of the land.
Yeah, I heard about that situation. That was
You weren't there,
interesting.
or he wasn't there?
I don't
You
know who
said,
was there. If you're talking about Eddie, I talked to Eddie, bro.
talk to Eddie. You look the same.
What am I
You
supposed
know?
to tell you? What Eddie does on his own time, that's up to him.
I thought you were his attorney.
I just know Eddie. He's the one that brought me into this wrestling thing. He's a phantom.
All right, fair enough. Thought you
His
were his
mother is
lawyer.
darkness, his daddy is death.
Sure. Only use anywhere else. Okay. Next. What do you think is next?
Well, at least how I had it. Anything goes. Lil Psycho versus Daniel Kimbell.
No, that's not where that's at. But that's going to be a good match. Um,
I think it's gonna be
so
crazy right out the gate.
since High Times or a little before High Times 2, um, fucking, I'm not going to ask him any questions on what that mysterious liquid was in your pictures. They're out there, and I'll let the fans speculate. It's funny when they speculate. One of the best ones I had off that picture was I won't say it here; it'll get you canceled. Um,
Trust me, I've already had B. More Johnson on here, so if you get me canceled, that'd be a shocker. Just say it.
okay. Um, so anyway, okay. So Little Psycho's been dealing with, as she calls her, the flavor of the month, Angel Metro, if you
Interesting.
remember. And along the way, fucking Angel and Danielle fought each other, and I guess Angel respects the shit out of Danielle, or so to speak. I've seen Angel do some despicable things in this business, but in this situation, as how I'm envisioning it, have you seen the show Eastbound and Down?
Yes.
Okay, Angel is Kenny Powers, and Danielle in this situation. I'm not saying she's fucking dumb. But she would be that one dude that followed him around. That was the assistant with the
Mm.
teaching pad. Yeah,
So you
that's
see her
that
as an
situation.
assistant?
That's my envision. That's how I see
So you
it.
don't see her as much of a threat?
This is Little Psycho we're talking about in this situation. Now it's
Assistant, though. Assistant. I would see her more as than just an assistant.
I mean, this is Danielle we're talking about, or I'm sorry, Little Psycho we're talking about. She
Mm-hmm.
doesn't see anyone on this roster as a threat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would imagine she's more than just an assistant.
That's how Psycho sees her. Just a little lackey, a little bitch for Angel Metro.
Mm. So she's not talking about herself. She's talking about her opponent.
Talking about her opponent, Danielle Kimball. Danielle Kimball, as Psycho Caesar, is the little bitch for Angel Metro. And you will realize, and she eventually will realize that she's being used.
Hmm.
But let her go about her way. Let her think she's going to rise to the top. It's all good.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
can't wait
that
to
should
see
be
that
what
matchup. I think it will be a banger all around from both ladies.
I personally deleted that. Another guy I know from the Fed, Matt, took it like piss instead of jizz. I said jizz. I've said jizz. I've said sperm. I've said load. It looked like you just missed the target, is what you did.
Okay.
Oh, and an implication for that anything goes match, it is falls count anywhere in the fucking building.
Anything literally goes.
Yep. She could probably take a fucking guardrail and throw it across her face.
And out in the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh, shit. We've seen a fight in the parking lot 2 days ago. Somebody went through some glass.
Hey, that happened on RCW Eddie, one of Eddie's shows that he hosts for.
RCW. Yeah, I've heard of them. I think I have.
Like to
Joey Samuels is here, huh?
who?
The hardcore badass Joey Samuels.
Oh, Jacob Clay.
His name is Joey Samuels.
Okay.
Hell of an
Well,
athlete.
welcome,
He can
sir.
take one
Welcome to
hell of
the
a fucking
show.
beating. He can put on one hell of a match. If you don't have him anywhere, sign him. I'll give him. I'll put him over. Sign him.
Well, you are very confident in the people. I would imagine that you're confident in these next two as well, as we were just talking about them earlier, and you brought up one of them particularly. In a
Yeah.
Like 2 mayhem, Michael Kruger versus Bam Sullivan.
Oh God. I love that match, and I have no. I can't choose who I want to win. As you see, I oversee it all, so I can't really predict who I want to win. But it is a match I didn't know needed
So
to
this is a
happen.
dream match. This is a match where you could go there being like, you don't know who's going to win.
It's a dream match for me, and Michael will probably shoot me later, but it's a dream match for him. It's never happened.
Don't forget
So we're
about Jack Rogers.
Oh yeah, his fucking tag team partner. That motherfucker has one of the longest entrances in the history of fucking business.
SPW?
The business, not just SBW, in the business.
Really? I don't know.
Mhm.
I would have to see that to confirm because I've seen some pretty slow entrances.
No, fucking Nomad. I mean, I'm gonna answer Nomad. Thank you for that. And speaking of Nomad, we talked the other day. I'm gonna break the fourth wall a little bit. We talked the other day, and wouldn't you believe it? But since he's joined SPW, he got booked for a backyard wrestling show.
No, that is true. He has told me this in DMs.
Yeah, that was awesome to hear, and I was like, I'm glad we gave you the platform or the confidence to do so. Yeah, it's the
Skinny
same with
Moose
Draven.
needs to face Joey Samuels. That'd be a banger.
Joey Samuel, Skinny Moose.
That would be good.
Oh, you're right. It would be. Um, let's see how he fares after this Madhouse match.
I don't know. The Madhouse is the Madhouse for a reason. Can anybody
Yeah.
walk out alive?
I do have you downloaded for 2K25. I had to delete everyone. Because of what
Oh,
they've
you're
done
talking to
to this
Jack
game.
Rogers?
Jack Rogers, Joey Samuels, yeah. Um,
Nice.
I had to re-download damn near everyone on 25 because of what they
Everybody
did.
had a crash down today.
Oh, it happened like it crashed out today?
Oh, not today, but like previously. Like they're literally
Oh.
nobody did a show because of how much people needed to get like cut for the CC because it deleted everything for everybody.
Uh,
Like 5 of my friends had their stuff deleted and they had to go back and get it all.
yeah. Like when I found out that found out about the shirt glitch. I know we're going off topic here, but when I found out about
Continue.
the
Yeah.
shirt glitch, like the one that got removed, I was wearing like my character was wearing it. So
Uh-huh.
on Attire 2, so I got to redo that whole thing. That's why my cause not up on 25 community creations. If anyone who's trying to sign me, and I do appreciate all the bookings. Um,
I meant
so my
I was the
attire,
booker. I'm still working on getting liked.
they can't even upload no one or logos. Yeah, that sucks. So when the shirt was removed, all it left was pictures of myself in the syndicate, the logo from the shirt on my chest, and I'm like, why is my nipple in fucking Isaac Lee's mouth?
Ah! Oh god.
Like when I was coming out, I'm like, where's my shirt?
Yeah, where's my
Like, why
shirt?
is my nipple in this man's mouth? What's wrong with this fucking game? I was like Kevin Owens. I was turning into Kevin Owens. I'm like, no, this cannot happen. And then the tattoos disappeared. I'm like, my fucking tag team partner looks naked without tattoos. Put it back.
Don't you just love 2K?
24 didn't have this many problems.
Yeah,
But
you're not wrong when it seems like every other day there's an issue with 25.
exactly. So, people look at me crazy, oh, there's a company out there still using 24. Yeah, because it works.
Casey, aka Nomad, said that thing I told you guys about was just some I did with my cousin, making footage to show light bookers, but thanks for the recognition. We recognize everybody on here, brother.
That's not what's going to be in my head. You took a Oh my God, you took a booking for a backyard promotion. That's the story I'm going to tell. Anyway, 25 is worse than 2K20. You're getting there. It's close. I could still play 25. 20 was unplayable because you would be in the middle of a fucking match, and all of a sudden their eyeballs are floating out of their sockets.
Or like somebody was like attached to somebody, like a two-headed person.
Is that too, or you're in the middle of a match, and then you look up and realize, where the fuck's your hair, Becky Lynch?
God, what happened to
And
your shirt, bro? Why does it have Seth Rollins' shirt on it? Like that.
yeah, exactly. But who you say? Oh, okay, Michael Kruger, Bam Sullivan never happened, and I can't wait for it to happen.
I think the fans are the true winners of this night, like especially this matchup. I feel like this is a match that people are definitely going to be glued to when they see these two walk out, and then they're just going to realize they want to stay for more because the matches after that will just be getting bloodier and bloodier.
Given the name power that they possess, fucking Kruger has won many titles in Crimson Crown, UEW, probably IWA. I'm not 100% sure on the IWA part. Don't quote me on that. But
You're talking about IWA, which one?
mid
Because
mid south.
Okay.
I believe he may have competed for Deep, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
But he's won promotions where he's known at fucking Bam Sullivan has held the H2O Danny Havoc Hardcore title twice.
That is in Matt Tremont's company.
I miss H2O so much. Matt, if you hear me, actually, I'll see you on the 19th, but still, if you hear me,
Yeah, I was
bring
about to
us back.
say, he's actually in this card.
Yeah. Oh, shit! It's fucking the Carolina Cracker Brian White.
Oh,
I was
hi,
showing the
Mom.
Deathmatch
My mom
Juggler,
has
so I
just
had to
joined
think.
us. And hello, Mr. Mighty.
Oh my God. So sorry. I was yeah. I almost called him the deathmatch juggalo. That's why I was like, the Carolina Cracker. There we go.
Well, that's cool. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Everybody's
What
welcome
was
here.
it? He is the winner, a former winner of the Spider Boudreaux Gauntlet in IWA Deep South. So put some respect on
Well,
that man's name.
I have no doubt whatsoever. I am a huge supporter of IWA Deep South.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I like what they do, but you don't have to like the person who runs it. You know.
I'm guessing you're not a fan of the person that runs it?
Maybe if I sat down and talked to him, we'll see.
Hmm. Well, as
Discussion for
that
another day.
Light Tube Mayhem match will be a banger, I guarantee
Mm-hmm.
the doors of hell between Little Sicko and JB Anderson will be just as
Another
good.
another first time match.
There's a lot of first timers on here.
Um. So Sicko, Sicko's been talked about. Since he won Carnage Cup last year, yes, he was talked about, but his match with JJ at Horror Slam put that boy on the fucking map. And next thing you know, he's being booked for GCW, which is, whether people want to admit it or not, the biggest indie promotion in the fucking world. And so, of course, he had to be involved. And then JB Anderson, another young gunner, he just recently, it's been announced he will be in the Gauntlet at Prelude to Violence, I
Prelude to
believe.
Violence?
Yeah, I almost fucked it up. I'm like, Prelude to Death is IWA.
You're
So
perfectly fine. All these death matches, like there's also ICW NHB 80 coming up this month.
it was Friday, like the day before. So will Danny DeMonto be 100% facing me? Probably not. He's facing Tara Zep. That's one tough bitch.
Yes, he is.
So, Tara Zep, Jeff Cannonball is going to be there, so that's going to be an emotional night, let alone a match. But
I
I don't
first
think
saw
Dan.
Jeff Cannonball on GTS, believe it or not. Whenever I first saw him, Jeff Cannonball, I first saw him on GTS.
And even though he's in the country, I feel that Danny DeMonto is going to figure out a way to get out of this match with me, as he's done for the past 15 fucking years.
Who knows? Maybe even what's his
Oh,
name?
I got hurt.
Thumbtack
I
Jack
got
might make
hurt.
an appearance here.
I got hurt during that match with Tara. I can't make it. Oh, great. So you're going to leave me the day before to find a replacement? That's lovely.
Oh,
Nathan Mowry and Eric Ryan is going to be a fucking banger, too.
most definitely,
This is
sir.
just Pepsi, by the way. The other one had rum in it. Okay, so what we had, Sicko JB never happened before in a Doors of Hell match. There's a twist to that,
Oh,
I've been told.
a twist. I love a good
So one of the
twist.
participants wanted to see if I could add a few little things to the match, or Psycho could add a few things. She's been busy, so I can handle some of the things for her. And next thing I know, I said sure, but what you're asking for is unavailable at this time. We will work on getting that sometime down the road. So there will be a twist to this Doors of Hell match.
Oh,
Stay tuned. I'm not telling you what it is.
okay. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Stay tuned for surprises to come at the Madhouse. Remember, on July 19th.
There's several. From what I'm
And,
told.
huh?
There's several from what I'm told.
Ooh, I'm excited for that, and I hope everybody else is as well. As we move on to the next part of the card, which will be a full metal
Yeah.
mayhem, as one of the members of ABT, Mr. Amazing, will take on a member of the Lost Souls, Adrian Knight.
Why didn't that match happen first is my question.
Like I said, I posted them as they came out at the time, and I was not thinking.
No,
And,
no, no,
and
no,
here
no,
it
no, no,
went.
no, 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 no. It wasn't you. I'm just saying, like, in this story that they've gone through, why didn't this match happen first?
Oh.
Ugh. I can't wait for this match. Um,
Apparently, you got a fan in the crowd, Cecilia.
oh yeah, that's a very good friend of mine. Cecilia has been a good friend of mine, has been a day warner in both aspects of friendship, every aspect of friendship. She's awesome. So follow her on Facebook and everywhere you might find her on social media.
She said she can't stay on, but she wanted to say hello.
Hello, Governor, how are you? Now, fuck off,
Love it.
God. You will be a dead cat if you touch my chicken. I love Ozzy Osbourne. I had to do it.
Hey, he had a final show the other day.
Bro, anytime I hear Ozzy Osbourne, I instantly get chills. It's the first album I bought of his was, well, first vinyl I ever owned of his, and that makes me feel old, but I'm not that old. But the first vinyl that I owned of Ozzy was Ultimate Sim.
Oh,
Hey, bro, that is an album, and I believe both Motley Crue and Ozzy have admitted that they don't remember. He doesn't remember that tour nor recording that album.
oh, damn.
Um, so that's probably why you don't hear him sing like that song "Ultimate Sin" or "Secret Loser" or "Thank God for the Bomb."
Yeah.
Love Nathan. Check him. Check him. Myself. Sicko Redacted and more. Blood and Honey. July 27th at Atlanta.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Because I had to record. I'm sorry, postpone due to weather. But let's not forget that man right there, Brian White. He's got something coming up to himself. He's got a little show coming up. APW Underground. I hope I'm fucking right.
And,
But him
like I
and
said to
somebody
you
else.
beforehand in DMs, this is your interview. So whoever you would like to come on and join us, that is your choice. So if you would like to come on and say anything about anything, like that's your choice.
I'm actually moving real quick because, as I told you, it's hot as fuck out here. I look stoned, but I'm not.
Hey,
But
no
actually,
judgment, man. Do
I
what you need
am.
to do.
I am. But I look like I just. Oh. Have you
Well,
ever seen someone
nobody's
walk
judging
across the
here, like
desert?
shit, bro.
You ever seen someone walk across the desert? They've been there for a while. They're sweaty, and their eyes are kind of like this. They're like,
Uh huh.
oh my
And
god,
they all look like they just got out of like a sweat lodge. Bro, why you on fire?
this is my cabin.
Welcome, Courtney, and nice cab.
Courtney, please tell me it's not Courtney Love.
No, no.
Much love, I promise. All right, I'm back. I just needed to cool down.
I
All
don't
right.
blame you,
So
dude.
what match were
Yeah.
we on? Full Metal Mayhem.
Yes,
This
Mr. Amazing
actually,
versus Adrian Knight. And speaking of that, Nomad did say something. Adrian Knight ran his mouth about how I work and I back.
bro. I mean, I hate y'all both equally.
Way to put it lightly. Way to put it lightly.
I'm sorry, I tried to say that in character, but I just stole a Slayer lyric.
You said I just broke.
Um, I literally watched you smoke since I turned in. What's up? The national champion in the house. Oh. Corey Day. I'm sorry, that's CJ Frost. I'm sorry. That's CJ Frost.
Welcome, Mr. Frost.
Damn.
In the house.
I
He's
just
been on the
realized there's
show
a
a few
car in
times.
here. But Full Metal Mayhem. I mean, the match is deserving because both cliques cannot stand each other by any means of the law. As I said, ABT thought it'd be great to put, cow semen on their motorcycles and shit. And that's what I mean. That's not the whole thing. I mean, he set fire to their clubhouse, and I mean, don't get me wrong, they returned the favor, so they're in the court of law, they're both guilty as charged. But
Indeed.
what's going on?
Welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Whoever wins that has a lot of momentum heading into the next night. So I can't wait to see that match. A match that should have been done a long time ago, but it's finally happening. I can't wait.
And the rivalry between ABT and Lost Souls, as we were just talking about, is happening in a tag match with Eddie. Will be teaming with Nomad, as we know, but Mr. Amazing and Adrian Knight will be going to war. This rivalry just continues on, no matter if it's tag or singles. It just keeps going.
Yeah. You know, the lineups for both teams have been switched up throughout, and as you can see right here in the Madhouse, they're like, "Oh, we already have one person here. Why don't we just put, the scary bastard who haunts Leatherface's dreams with Nomad?"
Oh, Leatherface is awesome.
Yeah,
What?
that bastard stuff.
Well, that is going to be great. I can't wait to see this card fully. And of course, we move on to the next matchup, which I think is going to be very interesting with a relaxed rules Kamikaze versus Kushida.
4 month hiatus, or not a hiatus, but exile
Oh, oh,
for Kamikaze. Um, Initially, he was supposed to be at Tournament of Mayhem to,
uh-huh.
be on commentaries, and sadly, mental health issues. I understand. Plus, you've been basically going through hell against Van Sullivan. He needed a moment away. I didn't think it would take 4 months, but he's back to see what we've been up to, and also he came back to see what POR was up to. He's the new GM for that company.
Wow, POR, you mean the deathmatch company?
Yeah, bring it back,
Wow,
JJ.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I think it's JJ. Yeah, no, JC Extreme, and
Wait,
JJ's their biggest guy, though.
oh, okay. Well,
But
I
that
think they're
one,
going to go to war in this one. These pros are not going to do anything easy, and they're both flyers, as I'm aware of, yes?
they are both flyers. But I can tell you that I think Haku Kushida has the technical advantage of this. He has
I'm
the
guessing
technical advantage.
Kamikaze is also more rugged style.
But Haku Kushida is not afraid to get down and dirty either. I mean, look at his, how he won the world title at our very first show in that gauntlet, which we will talk about later. Um, but he was the world champion then. He went to war with Bam Sullivan. He's fought Matt Tremont. He's fought Adrian Knight in the most extreme way possible to prove that he was the rightful winner. And him and Rob Anderson are tied for the longest reigning. Wait, and Adrian Knight. So
Wow,
I think
that's
I
crazy.
think Haku Kushida might be about third, but it's kind of tied between Adrian and Rob Anderson.
But Kamikaze has not had that same similar success here, what it sounds like.
No, I mean he's had some banger ass matches, and I think he was in a number one contenders match to find. I know he was in a 3-way dance with Bam and Danny DeMonto,
Mm.
and I believe Bam won that. But Kamikaze, I think, was last to be eliminated.
Makes you wonder, will they be meeting here in the near future?
Who? Who?
Kamikaze and Sullivan.
They've met twice.
Will they meet again?
I would fucking hope so. I mean, third time's the charm, right?
Right? Gotta have that third.
I mean, we've seen best of 3, best of 5, best of 7, but I don't think anything has been as violent as the first 2 matches between Bam and Kamikaze so far.
But we'll definitely see if they can top those violent matches and make it just bloodier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know they will. That we had a fucking, I can't remember what match it was, but it may have been Otis and Sicko at St. Patrick's Day Massacre. All of their blood, I couldn't see the black on the canvas. That's how bloody it was.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, watch that show on our YouTube channel. That was an awesome show. So was Great Southern Trendkill. If you don't watch any other match on Great Southern Trendkill, check out me versus Zeus. Why? Because
Please
it
go check out
concluded.
Syndicate Pro Wrestling, everybody. They have very great stuff.
Me and Zeus concluded a 10 year story at that show, man.
And Damian Zeus, you're talking about Damian Zeus Miller, yes?
Hell yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's actually in the card here when we do get to that matchup. Funny that you bring him up.
Mm-hmm. We're done. Why would
Now,
he face me again?
why would
He
he
can
face
face
you?
whoever he wants. He can face whoever he wants. He can fight an alligator for all I care.
I bet you he has.
Actually, we'll tell you that story later. Go on.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I didn't know Adrian Knight actually wrestled. That's why I had less than zero respect when he talked shit on my work.
I believe,
Oh.
yeah. He has a background, yeah.
Okay.
Next match.
Well, you know this team very well, and they are throwing out an open challenge tag death match. The Syndicates.
I have
Open
no
challenge
idea who's
tag
answering
death
that.
match.
Hold on. I have no idea who's answering that. Even now, and we're only like 6 days away.
Yeah.
I've tried to talk to Psycho, and she told me she don't even know. Um, I mean, the Syndicate were kind of doing some footwork, throughout the weekend to get the show, get some hype going. Hell, even managed to walk through a concert festival, heavy metal concert festival. Yes, they did get caught in the mosh, but it don't matter. As long as our work is being promoted in any way, shape, or form, I'm happy. If you get hurt, I'm sorry you got hurt, but it was for the cause.
Do you think you could maybe give me, if you could like maybe name tag teams that you would want to see compared to ones that you think will accept? Who would they be if you had to give me one on both sides of the fences? Like ones that you think will show up, ones that you think you want to show up. You want to
I
show
know
up.
one team that will show up, but I don't
Oh.
think it's them. The Deep
Oh.
South Outlaws.
Wow.
Kato and White. Yeah, I know they show up. I know they would. They'd show up if I. Um, but there's them. Man, let me keep going. The new Hate Club I would love to see in here: Nick Gage, Bobby Beverly. Um,
Okay.
I think there needs to be one more rematch between the Syndicate and the Backstreet Boys.
Wow. I would love to see that.
They duked it out and there will be a next time. I know that's a slept on show because it was labeled as Carnage TV, but but it wasn't. You know,
It was labeled that, but it wasn't that.
it was the last episode for now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you for now. That's all I'm saying.
Well said, sir. Well said, and we can't wait to see as we move on to the next matchup with a man
I have one more
that we
team.
talked a little bit about, actually. A
I have
barbed
one more
wire.
team.
Huh?
I have one more team. Real
Okay.
quick. I said Backseat's New Hate, Deep South Outlaws. This is a gamble from what I about for
Gamble. I mean, it would only be a gamble if you're actually, like, betting something.
well, I'm betting that they would show up one day, but not anytime soon. But
Oh?
I would love to see the Syndicate versus the Rejects, John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley.
Damn! You tried to send them to the death chair!
Mm-hmm. But well, I have no idea who it is. Those are
Well,
guesses because Psycho, as you already seen, she got hardcore. Michael Kruger and all these other people. Who knows what the crazy bitch has up her sleeve?
And we can't wait to see that. By the way, the Madhouse will be July 19th. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
We're
The
on
7th
7.
matchup so far. We have 5 more to go over.
What? I'm kidding. I know. I know, the crazy bitch.
Well, this next one I think you'll really enjoy. Barbed wire bats. Skinny Moose versus a mystery opponent. Another mystery.
That's a surprise. She knows I don't.
Ah,
But she told me the reveal is coming. She's getting it ready. Stay tuned.
well, all
She
right.
told me that she has a good friend waiting ever so patiently to come out of her little Jack in the Box.
So you're giving us a hint that it's going to be somebody that she knows. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she knows it. Or her.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following SPW, do you know who it is?
You can make as many guesses as you want, but she told me it's very, very, very unexpected. No one we have ever seen before. That's all I know.
Wow. Big surprises coming to the Madhouse on July 19th. Wow, I'm excited for this card. It's going to be banger after banger after banger. Well, as we move on, we approach the next card I have written down for this matchup, and it is the SPW Women's World Championship in an old school rules as the champion Brittany Black will take on Miss Lulu.
Part two. Part duh.
Part 2.
Part duh. They faced at Great Southern Trendkill first. It was shocking to find out that we had a new champion heading into that match or that night. So, what was it? Yeah, so Brittany Black beat Maggie Morgan at St. Patrick's Day Massacre, and it shocked the world. When she beat her, I'm like, well, when I seen it, it's Trendkill that it was going to be Brittany Black and Lulu. I've known Lulu for what's up, Joe Callis? I've known Lulu for years, 10 years to be exact. And I've known Brittany for a latter part of half a decade. So this is a new school versus old school type of match, but it's right in Lulu's wheelhouse. Yes, she's one of the best technicians in the game, multi-time women's champion around the world, including India. She is one of the best strikers, very, very similar to like Xia Li, if you will. But he can also grab a weapon and swing a chair like it's nobody's business. So this is
And when
kind of
you
in
say
her
this is
wheelhouse.
old school rules, this means like an old school match.
This is a type of match that would, you would see. I don't think it ever happened, but Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer be in.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Sandman and Homicide. I don't think they faced either. If they did, I gotta find it. But Sandman and Homicide.
Yeah, I don't think they
Well,
faced because Homicide was usually, when they were in the same places, it was usually him as a tag wrestler.
yeah, well, with some goddamn body, yeah. But old school rules are, it's basically, how Philadelphia doesn't really allow glass.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, it is your old school hardcore match, but like, it would be a match I would have to book if I was in Philadelphia in the main event.
Yeah.
That's why I'm no longer in Philly anymore. We got kicked out for using glass. That is something new that y'all don't know. This is why we can't compete in Pennsylvania anymore.
Damn it.
I didn't know. I'm sorry, nobody fucking told me. But then all of a
Good
sudden,
job,
bam!
man.
Fucking,
We can't go to the place of brotherly love to go watch some old school violence now. Thank you. Oh, just kidding.
thank you.
Thank you for messing up. Thanks, sir.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Exactly.
Zeus would say that. But what was the, old school rules? That's gonna be
Yes.
brutal, shit.
Brittany Black and Lulu, I think that's just going to be an absolute banger. And it's for the title.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Will there be a part 3? That
I
remains to be seen.
feel with this situation, and Lulu has had a lot of time to really rebuild herself since the last time she fought for a women's belt. And man, I think this is one of those moments where the sequel is going to be better than the first one. Are you drinking iced tea?
Huh?
Are you drinking iced tea? I can't see you, man. So
It's because
I'm
of the
assuming
camera.
you're
I have to
drinking a
keep my
drink.
phone on the charger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. No, I wasn't flipping you off.
totally not. Totally.
But that should be a match
We have.
that, like I said, second one's going to be better than the first. I feel it.
Ooh. Feel like it's just going to keep amping up more and more.
And let's not forget, Brittany Black is the only two-time, like CJ Frost, the only two-time women's world champion in this company.
Wait, CJ Frost has won the women's world title?
No, he's won the national belt twice.
Okay.
And he's
Okay. When you said that at the same time, I was like so confused. I had to make sure.
if his old lady's available.
I was like,
Please
damn,
someone
I
in the.
didn't know you guys put the men in the women's divisions now.
I mean, if you want to pull a fucking Santina Morella and try, go ahead.
Or a Harvey Whippleman as Hervina.
Yeah. Oh my god. We don't talk about that. Oh shit. But next match, what are we on? 8 or 9?
We are on
I'm gonna look
number
my
10.
son. That sounds about right.
We have a barbed wire bats, doors, and light tubes. Dmitry Alexandrov versus Hardcore.
Nah, I love them both. Hardcore is heavily slept on, in my opinion, and I'm glad he's a part of that show. And getting eyes on who he really is, and that's the same with Dmitry Alexandrov, former Wrestle Rave Deathmatch champion. Fucking many other accolades that I don't want to go into, but happy 10 years to Dmitry Alexandrov. He just celebrated his 10-year anniversary in this business.
Congratulations.
This is just in time. He will be having an interview with another good friend of mine, Marissa Lee. I'm not. Her name's fucking Marissa. I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name. Gendron? I think it's Gendron. He will be on headlocks, hot tags, and handshakes
Well, that's
right
going to
here
be
on
dope.
Facebook and YouTube.
I think that's going to be really epic.
I mean, I would love. What's her name? Kiva Frost. What's her name? I don't want to
Iva?
butcher her name. Kiva Frost. Thank you. I would love to see her in there. Here. What's up, Wes? Wes Grimm. Huh.
Welcome, Mr.
I'll
West
see
Grimm.
you soon. I'll see you soon. Corey Davis. But yeah, Kiva Frost. Kiva. Yeah. I deal with a lot of names, so I'm sorry.
Here.
So if I butcher anyone's name, I am terribly sorry. I deal with a lot of names on a daily basis, and it's hard to remember how to pronounce them or say them.
Everybody, I have that same issue too, man. No worries.
98 people. How we doing? Well, you know, I had this stromboli sandwich the other day, you hear?
Oh my god. The
And it was
Godfather.
absolutely delectable. It was unbelievable. It had just the right amount of mayo, good amount of bacon on it. It was unbelievable, Mr. Grimm. Unbelievable. Anyway, next match.
All right, Mr. Head of the Mafia family. All right, next up, tables, light tubes, and chairs. Matt Tremont versus Damian Zeus Miller.
You should be our ring announcer. Fuck Rod. He sucks. Oh my god. You should be our ring announcer.
I love announcing it. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh, that's a match I didn't know I needed. I'm surprised, you know, given how long both of them in the business have been in the business. You know, Tremont being almost I think he's on his 17th or 18th year. And the Zeus is approaching 21 years.
That's incredible.
So, I've been alongside that man for all of his career. He was the reason why I got in, almost probably 6 years later, but, you know, 2003 was a long-ass time ago, if you think about it.
Indeed.
You know, so Zeus has been in it since 03 and, you know, had one of the most luxurious reigns with the belt that I hold dear to me. And that's currently on my bus in a nice little container because I don't let anyone touch it. I don't even roll joints on it, man.
Understood.
Yeah. I mean, I love my brother, but Zeus disrespected that belt. I had to wash some, you know, clean some unspeakable things off that fucking title that were like wedged in the nooks and crannies, you know?
Well, you have a freaking roster full of, I'm just gonna say it, crazy motherfuckers, especially when you have Matt Tremont, the self-proclaimed grandfather of the deathmatch.
No, that's the Dusty Rhodes of the death match, man.
Well, hey, that's a big honor to hold.
Like he's one of the greatest to do it, and to be fair, I don't know if it's his, you know, as he's getting older and he's probably on his way out the door, but he's been ducking me for the past 17 years too.
So you're saying that Matt Tremont has not wanted to face you?
I feel he has been ducking my calls every time this has been brought up. Yeah. As long as
If Mr. Matt
he's
Tremont is
booked.
listening, the challenge is made.
Anytime, man. I don't care what match it is. I have a little more respect for Matt than I do both my opponents for this weekend.
And speaking of your opponent, we just made it to the last match.
Did you?
As far as I only have 12 written down for the Madhouse.
Okay. You're right. Way out of order.
As we approach the end of this is for the SPW World Mayhem Championship Ultra Violent Ladder Match as Mr. Champion Logan Slater will take on Danny Demento.
All right. So that's the reason why we fired our last commentator, because he kept butchering names. Demento.
Oh, that's my bad.
No, that's a long story on his departure. That's another episode, I guess. A lot of when this match was announced, a lot of fans were. I hope you kill him, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Well, I hope you kill this scumbag. I hope you end his career." Da 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 da. And I'm like, I hope I do too, because you've been clogging up the deathmatch scene for 25 years, man. And I think it's, time for me to put this old horse out of his fucking misery and bring in the new blood that's going to be coming. Yeah, I mean, you got guys like Sicko who want to break that glass ceiling. You got guys like Anderson who want to break that glass ceiling in any format of wrestling, whether it's this or whether it's in ICW or RPW or Flophouse or fucking Loco down here. These boys don't want to deal with a glass ceiling like Danny DeMonto. And you know what? I did say I respected Tremont. I lied. He's another one clogging up the goddamn deathmatch scene too. I want to be that. I want to be known as that guy that got rid of the old heads in deathmatch wrestling. You know what? As Ian Rotten used to name his shows, out with the old, in with the new.
Well,
Yeah,
it is a new
I,
era, and
I,
it's time
I
for a
may
new
have been.
generation.
I might be. I've been doing this for 16 years, right? But when I'm in that ring, it doesn't look it. Look at my match with Tommy Trainwreck. One of the best matches I've ever fucking had.
Tommy
At
Trainwreck is a beast.
at the fucking at and there will be a next time. One of the best matches I've ever had. And you know what? The door is open for a rematch with him too. Because I respect the shit out of him, and he's another one that deserves to break that glass ceiling. So you know what? This is the July 19th. This is the start of something new. I'm gonna eliminate the old fucks in this business and make room for the new people.
You heard it right there from Mr. Slater, ladies and gentlemen. He is on a warpath to take out the vets of the deathmatch wrestling scene, and
It's
he
not
is
just
looking
take
to
out.
be
This ain't
what?
no fucking. This is. It's not just take out. It's like Yellowstone. I'm gonna take them to the train station, make sure they're close to the edge, and put a bullet in the back of their skulls. I'm taking
Damn!
them to the train station. I'm fucking what's his name? I'm Kevin Costner, and y'all are getting these old fucks are getting taken to the train station. Out with the old and in with the new.
Whoa! 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 You hear this, ladies and
And
gentlemen?
y'all better be fucking ready to work.
Oh! Oh man, but ooh! Ooh, it's getting heated! Wow.
I might be considered an old dog, but I could still fucking fight. Next show, anniversary week, anniversary show, right?
Yes, sir. Called The World Is Yours, correct?
The world is yours too, based on, and I think I said it in the last one, Motorhead's 2010 release.
Yes.
Oh, what an album that was! Oh, I'm gonna listen to it when I get out of here.
I am very excited for this card. Each match just looks scary to me. Like, it's just getting me just hyped and anticipated, just wanting it now.
I want to do it now.
It would
You know
be
what?
an honor.
I'll put it this way: if this is the last show I ever do, I'm gonna die happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Makes it sound like you already know your deathbed. Wow.
I'm gonna die in the fucking business. Speaking of fucking Rob, we were just talking about you as one of the longest reigning SPW World Heavyweight Champions.
Yep. The dog himself.
You and Adrian are tied for the longest reigning so far. I was just looking that over the other day. But the
Gotta
number
love
one
when you look
thing
at
that
old
people have to
history.
remember, and we already witnessed it during the build-up to the Psycho's Madhouse, the card is subject to change.
Indeed.
So, what's the first match you think you have?
Well, how I kind of I highly doubt that this is the exact order, but I'm just gonna say this right now. I kind of have a place how I envisioned it, so we'll see. So you'll tell me. First matchup: Jason Ramirez versus Isaac Lee.
All right, so yeah, you're kind of right, but you're kind of wrong. So we don't have a graphic for it yet. I don't know what
Oh,
happened, but we do have a
that's
hardcore
the only
graphic.
reason I got it down. That's my mistake. My mistake.
Yeah. So there's not a graphic made for it yet. I don't know what happens. I had someone working on it. I think there may have been some personal issues with them. And I'm not, if they want to talk to me, that's fine. I know it's not my fault. But there is our annual 10-man hardcore gauntlet.
Tin Man Hardcore Gauntlet. So that's what that match is.
And El Winner, Le Winner, will be the number one contender and face me in August.
Wow.
If
That
I'm
is
still
big implication.
champion at the end of Lil Psycho's Madhouse.
And all these
Or the end of the
participants
night.
are anonymous. We don't know any.
Well, I do, and I'm about to tell you.
Oh.
Because I don't, that's too many people to type. One of them I can tell you is JB Anderson. He was in the first one. Why not be in the second one?
Okay.
Fucking, who the hell? Let me go get the goddamn notes. Hold on.
No worries. Take your time, sir.
Oh, look, an Oscar figure. All right, I remembered. Hardcore is one of them.
Okay.
Little Sicko. And
Okay.
I think he's still in here. But the Carolina, yeah, he might be booked in 2 matches. He might be booked in 2 matches. But the Carolina Cracker, a man who's very familiar with gauntlets, will be in there. Because one, I would love to see him win it, just so I could shut him up. He's been running his mouth for quite some time.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna put you in it just to see if you could survive. I want to back you up. I want to see if you could back it up.
The Carolina Reaper you want in.
Yeah, Carolina Cracker, Brian White, and I'm only going to give you one more. You'll just have to
So
wait for
you'll
the
give me
rest.
5, while the other 5 are secrets.
Mm-hmm. And that would be... I'm going to say someone who's actually become a favorite of mine over the past year, and you're going to see more of them coming up, but Eric Cyclone.
Oh.
He's a regular around the Fed scene. He's been in some of the most dangerous matches I've ever seen. He was in the first gauntlet, as a matter of fact, almost won the bitch.
Oh.
So I would like to see if he can actually do it.
Indeed, that shall be interesting to see.
The other 5, you will find out on July 20th.
Remember, everybody, July 20th will be the day of the show. And just before that, July 19th, will be Madhouse.
Little Psycho's Madhouse. Again, all cards are subject to change. I've seen last minute changes happen. I'm prepared for
That
it.
means this cards that we go over could be changed come the show.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great.
Next up is a
It's called
Milwaukee... Huh?
Isaac. Like you said, Isaac Lee and Jason Ramirez. I remembered.
Yeah.
I've had something to drink, but I remember what you said. Larry!
So, are they in the gauntlet or no?
No, they're not. They are doing a one-on-one match.
Okay, so that's where I thought that's what you were meaning. Get rid of that when you said there was no post, so I put the Tin Man Gauntlet in their place. My mistake.
No, they're still in it.
Okay.
It's going to be. It's not a national championship contenders match, but it's the national weight division. Or national division, national championship division is what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
National weight. That's a new weight. All right, I'm going to speak it into existence. If anyone hasn't made it, national weight championship.
Okay.
The heaviest national champion. I don't fucking know. You'll think of something to do with it. I'm just speaking it into existence. You were going with Milwaukee Street Fight next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, that was my mistake. I thought the Isaac Lee and Ramirez you said was my bad.
No, you're good.
Milwaukee
We'll go
Street
with
Fight.
that.
Akane versus J Monster.
Jay Monster is a day oneer, man. He has had some amazing battles. Ask Rob. That match he
Wasn't he
had
your
at
champion or something?
no, came
Okay.
close. Great Southern Trendkill. He almost had Rob.
You say almost, so they had epic battles where he came so close just to get lost.
It was so very, very close. I really thought we were going to see a new champion, but that didn't happen until High Times 2. And as he said, I'm taking the belt off the champion soon, and August is
Yeah.
wide open. I don't have a main event yet, so what was I going with? So yeah, J Monster being on the show is very, very much needed, but Akane Vachon is one of the most decorated hardcore wrestlers in the world. So anytime you see Ackroyd Vachon on your screen, you're going to be in for one hell of a match, and this one's going to be no different. Did I call him Ackroyd?
I think you did.
I love Dan Aykroyd, don't you?
Good lord. Okay, this is about to turn into the comedy show. That's for movie night. Oh! Uh, uh, you know,
You
you know how we
know!
were talking about that tag team open death match earlier?
Yeah, what about it?
You said that this team could show up by showing up, but apparently they're booked for your show. The Deep
Who?
South Outlaws versus Peace, Love, and Death match? In a tag death match?
One of the most hyped up matches of the damn card, I'm going to tell you that.
That is going to be insane. I could
Oh
see
my
all
God.
four men just going to straight war right out the gate. Blood.
Well, I mean, it seemed that Peace, Love, and Death matches, up to their old tricks again, as they were back in the day. When it came to like little Louis Jr. and Low Life Louis in H2O, was that Brian White made his debut on Carnage TV against Anthrax,
Ah.
and yeah, well, Brian threw the first punch. That was just to get the heat going, to get the interest going,
Yeah.
to get the crowd going. You have to entertain the fans, right?
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes just waiting for your opponent doesn't work. Yes, you can still have enough hype behind a match. Say we do fucking CJ Frost and Rob Anderson one day. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to have a lot of hype behind that match. And it can work. But if you really, how am I going to put this? It's going to sell tickets no matter what. But something like charging at your opponent or throwing like what Keith Lee did with Adam Cole and just thwomp right over the guardrail. That piqued your interest, didn't it? How did he
Well,
make that
again,
man fly 2
I was just
feet?
a fan of the two in general, so I was just really watching to see where it would go, and I figured it would be a great match personally.
So that man flew 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So explain to me, if you weren't interested before, you were now. The little moments in your story can take a fan and be like, hey, take a fan and go, now I'm good. So that was something that Brian was trying to do, and I think Anthrax took it personally and tried to start a war. So Brian White's not going to do this by himself, even though I'm pretty sure he can take him on in a 2-on-1 situation. You need backup, right? And who better than to call Andrew motherfucking Cada?
Yep.
A man who, another one, 2003, but you wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think it. This man, when he's booked, he's cutting a promo in some way, shape, or form. The man can work. Brian White can work. Stretch works. Thrax worked. This is going to be an awesome match. It's going to be a fucking bloodbath. I can't wait.
I'm excited for it as well. You basically just said it right there. And if anybody does follow these teams or SPW, they should definitely go check them out and their work. Remember, July 20th and July 19th, two SPW shows.
So you might want to go back and look at the history between Rob Anderson and. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. But I'm saying,
They have
like,
hella
if
history. They've fought
SPW.
all over.
I'm saying if SPW ever did it. We've never had you two face each other here. I would love to, though. So.
Most indeed. And as we move on, we are going to talk about the next matchup, which is a singles between Juan Montana versus Tito Garcia.
That's a match I didn't know I was hyped for, honestly. I didn't know I would be hyped for. Let me rephrase that.
What caused your interest now?
Well, for a while, Tito was sidelined because of what Tuan did.
Yeah.
The Tuan, what was it? Tuan was still national champion. Inaugural, by the way, and longest reigning. But Tuan was still national champion. They were scheduled to face each other for the national belt, but the match never came to be. Because we came across footage, and the next thing we know, we see Tuan Montana press slamming Tito off the scaffold in our garage.
And that's what sparked this.
And almost the man was out for 7 months.
We're coming back for revenge.
How long, CJ and Rob as well? How long have they?
We started out as rookies together and had an interesting career path.
I believe it. How long have y'all been in the business? Answer later. But yeah, then Tito came back in, I'm going to say, very fine fashion. He could have walked out. He returned at high times. He said he was ready, so we booked him in the Fatal 4-Way National Championship match, the match he never had for the belt, but it wasn't the match that he came back for. He wanted to get his hands on Tuan Montana, and I was like, oh yeah, he almost did break your ass in half. I remember. All right, let's make it happen, and boom. It's going to be a brutal affair. But the funny thing is, I would say that Tito has the upper hand, or, the last laugh, because Tuan Montana's not the national champion anymore.
Isn't Tuan also known as the Icon?
Emperor. The Icon Emperor.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
I think they're going to both go out there and put on a show because Tito, like you said, he was gone for a good bit, but Tito I have seen in other places, and Tito is no joke. Some places they call him Terrible Tito.
I believe it.
And with Tuan, I have to say I know him as the Icon King, and the Icon King, wherever he goes, gold follows.
Notorious. He's a despicable human being. You didn't have to go to the extremes you did if you didn't want the match. You could have just not showed up, but you know what? At the end of the day, you probably would have been fired.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to throw the man's entire corpse off the top of a scaffold. It wasn't that big a deal. That was a bit extra, in my opinion.
He pulled a new Jack.
Bombs away, motherfucker.
Facts.
But CJ, my car, once I figure out what to do with the attire 2, should be available.
Awesome.
At some point.
Now,
next,
as we move on to the next one, this one is a number 1 contenders tornado tag match between Monsters Among Us and Chaotic Kingdom.
Monsters Among You.
Oh, okay.
Both teams, well, if I looked at the rankings, I normally don't, but I did for this one, and they were tied at number one. So, come on, it's right there. The winner will face, well, let's see if they survive the Madhouse, and then, again, card subject to change. So, but at the end of it, whoever wins, number one contender for the tag belt in August.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both teams, especially my boy Nate and Tamaku. They actually just won some tag straps down here, if I'm not mistaken.
That's incredible.
I am basking in this heat.
I think all these matches are very highly anticipated. Each match on this card is just crazy.
But I'm pretty sure you've heard of, DJ Chaotic and Chaotic Kingdom. I don't know
Yeah.
why DJ isn't there, but they're one of the hottest teams in the game. And so if they won, it would still be a great match, whoever the tag team champions are by the end of that night.
Most definitely agreed. And
I still want to know
as we
who's going
move
to
on
face Skinny
next,
Moose.
huh?
I still want to know who's facing Skinny Moose.
Also, from your comment earlier, BLS and the Venom Club have had one of the greatest rivalries.
I've watched part of it. Like, I've looked
You were a
back on
part
it.
of it?
No, I've, watched it. Looked back on it.
Hmm.
So I could learn
that.
about them, do my homework.
Hell yeah. That's what you need to do. That's a beautiful thing to do.
Fuck off, God. You're going to be a dead cat.
Now I just got from Mr. Nomad, when you're still live and it came up, I want to clarify, I wasn't down planning my match. My true game plan was to get the footage and ask Logan Slater to help me get booked, since he has a badass network, and Brandon Walker to be my social media guy. Up until 2 days ago, I thought I needed a silence or essence to wrestle in Minnesota. I'm a backyard guy trying to go pro. I don't know where Mr. Slater went, everybody. You broke it! You broke the system. I'm not sure what happened here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting for a request from Mr. Slater. It's not letting me bring you back in. You're gonna have to send me a request, man. If I need to, I'll make a part 2 to this. Here we are. Here he comes back, ladies and gentlemen. Hoping that I'll actually just add him back. If I need to, I'll just do a part 2. Technology is not always our friends, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes a pain in the ass. Yeah, I accepted your request. Yeah, I think we could start. We could do a part 2. All right, I'm gonna go to part two, everybody.